Hi, how are you? Colin Hawley.
Blaine Scully, and thank you to the ambassador for having us in this interview.
Okay, we'll start. Have you been to New Zealand before?
I've been to New Zealand. This will actually be my fourth time going to New Zealand. First time was in 2008 with actually Blaine Scully here. We were college students at Berkeley, and we played a couple of teams, Mass University, New Zealand universities. Had a wonderful time there for probably about 3 weeks, and got some good rugby out of it.
What are you looking forward to most about the Rugby World Cup?
Just the opportunity to play on the biggest stage against the best competition in the world. It's a lifetime opportunity, and we look forward to taking every advantage of the preparation time we're having in camp right now in order to put in our best performances and really just soak in all the things that go along with being a World Cup and the honor of being selected for that.
How do you get psyched up for games?
Psyched up for games. Usually you want to get ready on the bus ride before you get there. It's a pretty personal experience how you get psyched up. Generally, I listen to music before to kind of keep me on even keel and make sure I have a kind of set routine of stretching and kind of preparations and checklists to make sure I've hit all the marks that I need to for the game. Wings, catch high balls and stuff like that, so make sure you get those in before so you get all the wrinkles out.
How do you explain rugby to your American football friends?
That's kind of tough. It's the first way you got to break it down is it's kind of a combination of a lot of different things. It's one of those sports where all skills are required of every player. So like you have your basics, so everybody can catch, run, pass, and kick. And that's kind of the first thing you lay away. And then it's kind of divided into two position types. You have a forward and you have a back. And forwards do most of the heavy lifting and backs most of the skill play. And
lineman receivers.
And if you're gonna equate it to sort of a moment in a football game, it'd probably be like a kickoff return in the last couple minutes where most of the people are the only option you have is the lateral ball and try to keep the ball alive. So kind of that general essence of keeping the ball alive, passing backwards, and running is kind of a first way to give them a visual and just explain more when they learn more.
How did you get into rugby in the first place?
I've been around rugby for a while. My old man played in the 60s at Berkeley when it was pretty popular. I think in that time there was just a lot of kind of players that played both football and rugby. You were able to do that. It wasn't as sport specific as it was nowadays. So I grew up going to Cal Rugby games. Was always watching Cal Rugby and grew up around rugby guys. So I've been a part of the culture for a while.
What message do you have for the Kiwis about American rugby? What do you want to tell them about rugby in the US?
I say that we're growing. We're growing quickly. We have a long way to catch up, and we respect that the way the Kiwis play, and they've grown the game, and they're really innovators in the sport, and love watching and taking away different moments that they have in whatever facet they are performing in, and we really look to challenge that game and someday push the borders ourselves the way they do.
Beautiful. Now getting on to the Russia game, how psyched are you for the Russia game for the Rugby World Cup?
Oh, absolutely excited about it. So my main man Scully's there, first cap when we played him in the Churchill Cup when we were in England, and that was my first time playing as well. He had played him the year previously in the Churchill Cup. Both hotly contested games throughout the entire time. The Russians are a very determined team, and there's always been that history element to it, a little bit. Not saying that comes to play too much with us, but still the atmosphere around it is still there, like two big superpowers clashing, and there's just that history that adds to the intensity of the game. So everybody really wants this game. It'll be our second time, going after them, and we feel like we have better rugby to play against them, to be honest. So we're looking for that W for sure.
Same thing, getting ready for the Russia game. Their sole purpose is to beat the US.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, first and foremost, we got to look at the first game we play, which is Ireland. and we're excited to compete in that game. And then moving to the Russia game, you know, if we perform the way we did in England for the Churchill, and we kind of grow on that experience and use the 4 or 5 games that we played since then, and look after the ball and take care of the small details, the game should take care of itself. So excited for the challenge, and we'll just play rugby.